Hi, good morning. This is Jackie, my Apex Training BBC Gym. It's a little more kind of formal. I'll just call it Apex Training. Yeah, we did go from sole proprietor to S corporation this year. Um, that's not the point of the video. What I'm requesting today is if you guys wouldn't mind sending your prayers and good vibrations towards the IWF. That's the International Weightlifting Federation. Our sport is weightlifting is in peril of not being able to compete in the 2024 Paris Games, and this has to do with, it sounds like at least 3 or 4 decades of progressive corruption involving doping scandals. This sounds like I'm in a soap opera. You know, it's really sad because, when I'm a little emotional here, but, my first love was track and field in Sac State. I went out as a walk-on, and Coach Joe Neff was kind enough to let me come on board. And this is someone that just graduated from high school, total loner, can only count for maybe 3 friends on one hand, 3 fingers, and I was really semi-close to one. So I was a bit of a social misfit. Believe it or not, I was shy. And so when Coach Neff permitted me, or just opened the door for me to come in, that's where I discovered weightlifting. I fell in love with weightlifting. I saw that barbell, I just want to stack on the weights, but I was grateful that I had someone that watched over me that was very sensible. Her name's Mary Dettinger. She competed in the 1988 Olympic trials for track and field in the discus throw. And she was the one that kind of showed me the ropes with weightlifting. William Kutzer, Dr. Bill Kutzer was the one that did the programming. So on and on and on. So here we are. I graduated from Sac State in 1990 with a bachelor's degree in biology. And I didn't aspire to be a biologist or thought about maybe going to get my master's degree. No, I wanted to move down to Van Nuys, become the famous weightlifter. Yeah. There's certain things that belong into a weightlifting club or a sport or dance, yoga, whatever it may be, playing a musical instrument, that you feel like it's your calling, it's your belonging. For me, it was and still is weightlifting. If it wasn't for weightlifting, there would be no Apex training. There would be really not a really confident, outspoken person, the person I am today. So I'm very grateful for that sport. So I ask you if you wouldn't mind for today and tomorrow, if you wouldn't mind putting a prayer out there. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just, I'm sorry. So I was going to be really stoic, but weightlifting really changed my life for the better. And if we can give that hope, that something that our current generation can look forward to, the 15-year-olds, the 18-year-olds. I didn't think to compete for the fact of trying to make it for the Olympic trials until I was 31. I was past my prime. But the coach took a chance on me, Leo Totten. And, he had hope. I had my best lifts under him in my late 20s, early 30s, So when you give somebody hope, you give something to look forward to. Along the process, along the way, you grow in different ways. I was in a volunteer coach for a high school, and these kids were really tough, but they needed someone that believed in them. They needed to be able to believe in themselves. And coaches are that catalyst to bring out the very best out of each person. And I believe weightlifting is more than just getting that gold medal on the podium. It's about inspiration. It's about giving the youth, and it's giving the older people, like the masters lifters, something to get up for, something to shoot for. It sounds kind of superficial, but it's more of just, if it's something you love to do, it all rolls back to that. Some people, they hold a clarinet, other people hold a paintbrush, we hold a barbell, but we're all just trying to search and be the best versions of ourselves. And with the plight of weightlifting, seriously, it's today and tomorrow, the holding this 2-day conference, and I didn't know that we were such in dire straits until I really start paying more attention on the social media platforms. And it would be a huge travesty for us not to have us be involved in the games. And so please, I ask petition out to you if you wouldn't mind doing this to help us out. And even if you don't pray or whatever, send a good vibration or whatever. If any of the board directors are listening to this from IWF, please find the grace and a compassion to step down and resign. You know, there's no judgment. We just want to be able to save our sport right now. It's like, it's in the ICU, bro. So let's do it. All right. Thank you for your time. This is Jack in my Apex training. All right. Have a nice day. But, you know, just be appreciative for even the little things, your family, being able to hear and listen to this video, just simple things. Sometimes it's hard to find the simple things, you know, but there's always something to be grateful for if we find what we look for, if we look for it hard enough. And that's in Matthew 7:7, my friends. All right. Okay, bye. Well, I don't think it's Matthew 7:7. I think it's Galatians chapter 6. I better let you guys go. Bye.